spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. The Longhorns about to kick it away and get this season started. And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Texas State's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away. Think about Will Howard winning the national championship at Ohio State, Dylan Gabriel over at Oregon, Cam Ward at Miami. This guy has a really good grasp of the offense, picked it up in the offseason. I know they're really excited to see what he can do on the field today.
And these transfer quarterbacks are so wanted because they already have the experience. You know exactly what they can do. You're not guessing. So his experience translates, and they're counting on it. They love him. That's why they went and got him, and that's why he's starting right now.
Let's talk for just a minute about Texas State. The good news about starting the season outside the breaks into the open. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
All right, guys, let's chat about Texas State. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time four-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires to the right. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. So Texas offense will go to work for the first time. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
And the Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. Third and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous. Making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Texas! Fit it in the window for the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads the nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
With the catch, it's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Like it breaking down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Horns up and ready to hook up serious noise on third down in DKR. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds a man on the right. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Bobcats are in the hurry-up.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to throw again. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And the big deflection on third down forces a 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. That is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, there he goes. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. He'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Trying to get rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Bring in the heat. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Oh, he's got some space. He's got 99 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. The Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. Across the 25, he's got room. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sparks. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the Bobcats want to move quickly. Gets the back moving. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Sparks. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Hand off from the gun. Gets away from one. He's got space. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Two running games so far. Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The gun, the inside give. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
And the Longhorns have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. Grabbed behind the line. It's back. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
The Longhorns will snap it on first and 10. Back to throw. It's Manning. Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at the beginning.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside the 20. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. A low line drive and short kick. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn!
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And the returner is stopped. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Fires complete on the crosser. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Brown has it. Finding open areas. Turning it on. He's got 50 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off play action on first down. Finds his man. It's Sparks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Mims. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Working the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. On the run, still looking.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. They are forced to settle for 3. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Coming out with it, it's Gibson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To throw, it's Manning. Quickly to the tight end. Just steamrolling the defense. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. Looking to take a shot. He's got it. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas!
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Lewis. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Grab over the middle, it's Lewis. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Looking to throw for it. That falls incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball. The Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Gonna let it fly. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And the returner goes down. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here.
Here we go, set.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Caught over the middle, it's Mims. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab, it's Mims. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Brown.
You're going to have to design something a little bit better than that, fellas. I mean, you're throwing the football, you get 1 yard, and that was not an easy catch, by the way. He toe-tapped, made sure he got his foot down, but I don't know if that was worth it for a 1 yard gain.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Base 27, jump. Base 27, set up.
Back to throw time running short in the half. The sure hands, it's Sparks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And they spike it to stop the clock. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The give from the gun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock.
Easy.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Bobcats will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the Texas offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling.
Okay, ready?
They'll start the third quarter with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back has it. Pass to Stinson, still on his feet. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a gap. It's Baxter. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Got it.
The Longhorns are on the move.
Get set.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Yeah, and they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
On the ready.
It'll be 3rd and long. Snagged in the middle. It's Cooper. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Okay.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Now adjusting. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run it. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas!
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. So the 16-play drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Open space at the 25. Makes the stop at the 20. 15-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one.
Set, ready.
Off play action. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield, and created the negative play.
Let's go. Let's go.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he left that one short, trying to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. They boot it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. You want to talk about a drive? Breaks it in the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Baxter. Got the first down, looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Might as well give it to him again.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wingo. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, and get out of here with the dub.
Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give and tick, 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 tick. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here.
On the
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Green 25.
Here's the handoff. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Got it.
And the Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
Set.
They'll try to pound their way in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
And the Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. So they're facing third and short from the 25. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. There he goes. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into this season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now.